Oh, SBJ, you do know that it's almost 10 o'clock Eastern Time, right? You do also know that Raw is on Monday nights, right? Yes, SBJ knows all of that, folks. But we got to do what we got to do. And in order to get this episode out this week, SBJ has got to do it on Monday night. So whether we have 3 viewers, 300 viewers, 3 million viewers, or a big fat goose egg, this is going to happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. The final HWA story mode before the Tribute to the Troops pay-per-view. Couple things here I want to do. Get sent out to a couple pages, and we will get rocking here. Ladies and gentlemen, or lady, or gentlemen, or bots, or nobody, whoever happens to be there, we'll get rolling here in just a moment. To see if anybody at all wants to jump in here with me. Voice chat is open for the group. Good friend Matt 8-Star might pop in, apparently. Always nice to see Matty 8-Star on here with us when he can. All right, here we go, folks. I've got it shared out there under the groups and pages and every other thing that I want to do with it right now. Check out the shirt here. I know it reads a little backwards, but it's the Winchester Pickle Fest. They're not an official sponsor, but in story, they are a sponsor of HWA this year. So reach out, grab yourself a pickle shirt, reach in your fridge, grab yourself a nice kosher, a nice dill, chew on that thing while you're watching the HWA show tonight. And here we go. A little before the show action here, Devil Dog meeting up with Matt 8-Star, wishing him luck out there, folks. Matt 8-Star in that big main event 4-man rumble here, 4-man battle royal to see who goes on to take on Sander Cool for that East Coast title. So as we're waiting for the competitors to come in and open the show, I just wanted to point out a little treasure that I have found recently, ladies and gentlemen. Whipping Post Wrestling with the Goddess of Pain. Very interesting commentary. It's not for those that are of the PG-13 minded. They have some real adult content on there. Matt H-Star, thank you so much for checking in, and good luck in your match tonight in the main event. Brandon Blaze making his way in tonight to take on Chris Falcone. This is a #1 contender match for that television title. It will be up for grabs. The winner of this match will be taking on Tyler Ace. These two competitors here, folks, while all the focus has been on Tyler Ace going back and forth with the likes of the Hired Gun and Mad Dog X, these two have slowly climbed their way to the top of that division. And here they go, the big opportunity. And speaking of our good friend Matt H-Star, make sure if you haven't already, get over and check out what's going on in the Worldwide Wrestling. That is 3Dub, folks. Make sure you get over there and check out what's going on their page. Lots of big news coming up for Season 7 and the end of Season 6. Trying to get the camera adjusted just so, realizing that there's some sort of stupid black bar I'm going to have to look into here on the PS5 camera system to see exactly why that black bar is covering my face a little bit here. Chris Falcone and Brandon Blaze, two very dynamic and versatile athletes squaring off here, and it's no wonder that these two are vying for that #1 contendership. Yeah, I know, I realized that too. I peeked down at the screen, got that black bar out of my face here. Now you can see my cute little head at least sticking down below that bar. I don't think anyone wants to see the rest of me anyways, and here's an early pin. Teddy Williams very slow getting over there for the count. Believe he may have been having some words with Brutus. Brutus is Chris Falcone's manager. Not exactly sure what he did to catch Teddy Williams' attention, but something pulled him away from the action. There's a big knee buster right there, or face buster onto the knee. Another quick pin. I see people going in and out of watching. Make sure as you come in, take that 0.2 seconds to hit that like button for us. As you bounce in and out, that's perfectly fine. But again, hit that like button at least one of these times you venture back and forth. There's been like 3 or 4 pins early on in this one. Both men having great respect for each other's ability. Trying to put the other one away quick. Type of matchup like this where they're both so evenly matched. It's more of making a mistake and beating yourself in it. That might absolutely be necessary, Noah. And a big, a helping hand. Falcone offering a helping hand to Brandon Blaze. Brings him right back into the action. And a quick 3 count. Just like I said, you never know. Someone's got to make a mistake or come up with something massive. And that may be just what happened right there. A quick #1 contender match right there. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Falcone will be taking on Tyler Ace for that television championship, that tribute for the troops. You just never know exactly how quick or how long a match is going to be with quality superstars like we have running around here in Hybrid. Falcone didn't get a chance to use his finisher, but that suplex from the middle rope up over the top rope from the apron, slamming Blaze down. Must have knocked the wind out of him. Maybe he hit the back of his head on impact. You can hear in the background some of the office Halloween decorations going off. And folks, HWA, we do not have a said Halloween special as some other eFeds do. So make sure you all go check out on October 30th, because we don't have a Halloween special, but 3Dub does. Hardcore Halloween on October 30th. Keep that one in your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action up next here as we see Parabellum, formerly known as the Surplus Marines, strolling their way down to the ring in this tag team matchup. Another #1 contender match here. See who will go on and take on the New Millennia. New Millennia struggling as they are a member down. Just had to approve that message for you there, Noah. Indeed, he went out very quick. I don't know if possibly injured his neck on that or something. It was a bad fall. High impact move for sure. Here comes Parabellum's opponent, the Syndicate. Undersized guys, but very skillful, very fast. Landon Pierce and Joshua Silver. They look a lot alike. You can tell them apart because Silver has, all silver on. And you see where Pierce has the gold trim on his tights there. Starting things off here, this is Pierce taking on Gonzo. Teddy Williams trying to back things out of that corner. Oh, a cheap shot. Also, Pierce lands a cheap elbow to the face of Jason, who's standing there out on the apron. Tied up yet again. Gonzo not taking any chances. Comes up with a stiff right. Helped fight his way out of that corner there. Pierce, what a move! Face planting Gonzo. That quick hitter offense and a little bit of power on display here. Just deadlifting Gonzo. Now I'm hoping with any luck. Oh, a big clothesline. Sending Pierce right out here in front of us. I'm kind of curious why they decided to put 2 announcer booths out here with us. We never have more than 3 guys on at a time. I guess that's for when Sander and CFT or whoever else wants to come in as a guest host. Drew Gessner on the far left side of the table here in a nice blue suit. Decided to join us today. He is calling the match, but that's going straight over to our Canadian friends. Huge knee lift right there to the side of Gonzo's head. That'll rattle your cage. Almost picturing the Tweety bird there, I bet. Ta-ta-ta, putty cat, and there's a big armbar. This is one of the signature moves from Gonzo. He's got it locked in pretty well. Teddy Williams right on top of the action, watching the face closely, and Gonzo decides to let it off or something for some reason here. Gonzo choosing to let his opponent out of that, and not exactly why. Gonzo's been in the industry long enough to, not make stupid mistakes like that. Here comes some of that tandem offense here. Beautifully done. I suppose that's true. Can put your opponent through more than one announcer table if you've got more than one out there to use. What have you been up to lately, Noah? Are you still just hanging out in XVPW, or can we see Noah Youngblood in other E-Feds? Gonzo right back on that arm, has it locked in yet again. Pierce isn't going to be able to have use of that left arm if Gonzo gets a hold of it one more time. Oh, beautiful German right there. Dropping Pierce on the back of his head. And Parabellum well in control of this one here, folks. About to put him away. Here it comes, stomping Pierce right through the ground. Silver locked up there. Pierce dives in, breaks up the pin. The action's moving. I didn't even see Silver or Pierce get to his feet. I thought he was still down on the ground here. Came through just in time to slide back in and break this one up. John Awesome checking in from Simply the Best. John Awesome along with Matt 8-Star, the Scottish Warrior. All members of that Battle Royal here in the main event to crown the #1 contender to see who takes on Sander Cool at the end of the night. Sander Cool and John Awesome definitely have a lot of history here in HWA throughout this season. John Awesome goes way back to the first episode of Story Mode here, episode 1, taking on Sander Cool for that East Coast title. Remember, Sander Cool showing off that colder side of the Cools as he and Nora, hell with it, they straight out cheated to beat John Awesome. Pierre's now fired up, delivering a series of forearm shots, and then a Pele kick catching Jason right on the side of his head, right in the temple. Catches him in that same spot with the high knee here. Focusing on the side of the head of Jason, and now trying to work on those big, powerful arms. I turned on these bots to help kind of monitor things during the live streams. I'm not sure if they're going to end up working or not. CSWA, thanks for checking in, my friend. James Sargent, appreciate it. Make sure everyone on there hit that like button just as CSWA did. If you pay attention, good old SBJ always makes sure to pop in, leave it a comment, and hit that like button for all of you. What's this? Tapping out Jason from Parabellum, that huge hand. Just applying constant and just agonizing pressure. The pressure point on the neck and collarbone area. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone tap out to that neck claw. Let's see if we can see it again. James, I didn't get a chance to check that out, to be honest, if it's up there. I try to pop in now and then and see what's up, so it's one of the rare ones that I missed. Definitely shoot that link over. Some breaking news here, reminding you also, Worldwide Wrestling, the return of Frenzy for one night here to end Season 6. And then if it goes over well, Drew promised that it will be a regular part of Season 7, so keep an eye on that. One day between the 20th and 23rd of October. Drew hasn't exactly narrowed down the specific day just yet, but make sure you pay attention on the Worldwide Wrestling page for that one. It's a little bit smaller card. It's straight action, match. I think it's like 5-match card that he has on there. Kind of their way of getting every superstar involved. Maybe some that may not have been on that show for Takedown. Drew doing his best to get his whole roster action going, and a lot of other updates getting ready for Season 7, including some exclusive movesets, exclusive themes as long as they are non-copyright. There's a lot going on in 3-Dub. He's making some big moves to try to make that show just jump to the next level. All right, I appreciate you, James, sending me that link as we have Chanel Baltimore stepping in here. Chanel made a huge debut and jumped over a lot of the female competition in her debut by beating 3 other women in that fatal 4-way match. In pretty dominant fashion, too. And here was one of the women that were in that, Nora Cool, who is currently the #1 contender for that women's title. #1 contendership in that shot at taking on, once again, Nightshade at the Tribute to the Troops. It's Nora's to lose. Her husband walking up. I didn't think I saw the heavyweight title around. I'm trying to get a look. I don't think I saw Sander wearing the title down to the ring. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention, but anyway, it's not about Sander right now. It's about his wife, Nora, taking on Chanel Baltimore to see who heads into Tribute to the Troops to take on our champion. What a move right there by Chanel. No idea if she has a name for that one or not, but that was crazy. Sander Cool distracting Miss Baltimore. Chanel has to keep an eye on that all night long. These Cools, the colder version of the Cools, if you will, do whatever it takes to maintain the heavyweight title and to get Nora that women's title shot. Let's take a look. I missed what Noah had to say. Collecting molars to display on his dresser. This is Noah Youngblood. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to 3WA as well over there to check out Donnie D's show. Noah Youngblood has a huge presence over there as part of the Havoc faction. I believe he is the international or the intercontinental champion over in 3WA. Noah Youngblood has come a very long way since he made his debut a couple short years ago. Right now he's known all over our territories of EFED. Intergender. I only saw the inter portion. It cut off at inter when it was shown, and Chanel ranking on the neck of Nora here. Nora trying to fight back. I don't think she could quite get the leverage she needed for that crossface here due to the chair sort of gouging into her. Nora taking advantage of that discomfort and lack of friction to pull herself out of that. And what's going on here? Setting up for the kiss of death right there. Chanel has it wrapped up, but no. Sander Cool going to climb in, distracting Chanel once again. Chanel Baltimore is going to get beat by Sander Cool here if she's not careful. Says we got 5 on there right now, so make sure all 5 of you are hitting that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Little Nora Cool, she may be little, but she is vicious, folks. A lot of the ladies that we have are very small, but some of the most ferocious pound for pound, stronger women. You can see there, Nora just taking the much larger Chanel Baltimore by the hair and just driving her down onto the ground. Very curious to see if this bot starts jumping in here and making any comments. Trying something new. Nora just a 1 count there. Thought she had her hurt more than that, but Chanel Baltimore, thick and built. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep that young lady down. Nora Cool got her in the choke here. Chanel trying to pry herself free. Shots. Looked like Chanel was almost punching herself in the head. And she's got that crossface there now. Nora Cool tapping out. There we go, folks. We have Chanel Baltimore will be taking on Nightshade at Tribute for the Troops. See the first attempt there. That chair kind of not allowing her to have enough friction to lock it in, but make sure all of you that are watching right now, the 7, 8, 9 or so, hit that like button for me. Definitely appreciate it. Everyone that pops in should hit that like button. I definitely make sure that when SBJ jumps on and checks out any of y'all's shows, I always hit that like button and I always make at least 1 comment. So not that it's necessary, but I greatly appreciate showing likewise support. I'm not exactly sure if there's a key word for the bot or not. It's just something that I found, so I'm going to have to look more into that. Chanel Baltimore here, blowing kisses out to the crowd. Mad Dog X showing off a little stripped down attire, folks. Now CFT tuning in here. Let's see what CFT has to say. CFT says, I'm here and just in time to see Nora tap out. Stop getting me to sign papers. What, I'm drunk? I don't know. Apparently CFT too drunk, so I can't really make out what he is talking about on there. CFT kind of talking a little Alex Priest-esque. I wonder if we're going to see the Priest on here tonight. Always very interesting when Priest comes on and has to say whatever it is the hell that Priest has to say. Now here he comes. Mad Dog X's opponent for tonight, Nova Bomb. Flanking him on his right here is our television champion, Tyler Ace. When CFT says he had a few too margaritas, they're probably virgin margaritas, and CFT just has a hard time holding his non-alcohol. I think I saw CFT in the local store with some of his servants buying some 0% alcohol Heineken last time I was over in, I believe it was Bakersfield. I saw CFT one day when we were out on the West Coast. We got JC checking in. I'm not sure who you are, my friend, but I appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe and like on this video here. If you haven't already, when this is over, make sure you go check out some of the other shows that we've put out there. A lot of the promos that we have, different highlights, clips like that, and follow along. And if you are on Facebook, go find us at the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance group page and shoot me a request and we'll get you in the group. Starting things off, a big breaker right there by Nova Reece. Make sure everyone keeps an eye on Tyler Ace. He's bound to get involved in this one. Apparently CFT, oh, there we go, right on cue. Tyler Ace putting his 2 cents in, and it appeared as though Mad Dog X caught Nova Reece out of the corner of his eye, a peripheral vision, if you will, coming up behind him. The second he saw him, he jumped up on that turnbuckle and sprung over him, sensing the evil intent that Nova Reece had for him. Alex Priest is a very colorful individual. I can't even repeat half the stuff he said. Springing Nova off that top rope and using the momentum to help drive him down into the canvas even harder. Nova Bomb, the master of the power bombs, getting a taste of his own medicine right there. I don't think Noah Youngblood drinks, does he? Look at the power right there. The ultimate hybrid athlete, Mad Dog X, and gets distracted here. Told you, Tyler Ace bound to get involved in this one. The 2 members from Heel Money. Heel Money not really a faction here in HWA, but if you want, just send SBJ, Stephen Benoit Jericho, hit me up in a message. Show me who your Ka is. Maybe a couple pictures so we can take a look at him. HWA story mode, a little bit different than others. In most E-Feds, it's more like you yourself are a professional wrestler, but here it's like you're a fan. Even though your cause in there in the shows, you're not really responsible for their actions per se. It's just like a generated story mode that us at HWA put on a show for you with. Now, no, don't let that stop you. If you have something to say, you can feel free to shoot your promos out, videos, written, whatever you like to do. They are all more than welcome, but they aren't necessary. Now, we won't bring you on if you're one of those types that aren't going to be happy with your Ka being used a certain way. You know what I mean? So we here at HWA would never disrespect your character. We're never going to go on there and purposely bury anyone. And talk about bury. Huge knee lift right there to the side of the head of Mad Dog X. Lots going on in the chat. It's hard for me to keep up with it, folks, so I apologize if you had a question and I didn't respond to it. A big power bomb! Mad Dog X putting Nova Bomb out with his own finisher move. What a disrespectful shot right there, ladies and gentlemen. Nova Reece appeared to have that one well in his grasp, and then out of nowhere, that massive power bomb dropping Nova Reece on the back of his head. And outside the ring, Tyler Ace just not believing what he saw, having some words for the fans in the front row out here. As we edge closer and closer to that big main event. Another number one contendership match. The winner between Eric Wolf here and Caleb Shaw will go on to take Dean Moxley to task for a shot at his Extreme Championship. Not only is Eric Wolf still somehow employed, he has a shot at Caleb Shaw tonight. If he can take out the man with the iron fist, he will meet Dean Moxley for a shot at his title. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. We just had another NFL coach, a superstar NFL coach, if you will. Bill Belichick is in the audience. We just saw a good shot of him. The camera focused right on him. I didn't know Belichick was a wrestling fan, let alone an HWA fan, but that's pretty cool, seeing one of the greatest coaches of all time, greatest NFL coaches of all time in the stands here tonight. So you think that Bill Belichick paid the referee to screw Nova Reece out of his win? You think Bill Belichick may be in with J.K. Ross, the manager of Tyler Ace and Nova Reece. And here we go, the man, the Iron Fist, the one that ended Malin Mania with one punch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Eric Wolf has what it takes to stand toe-to-toe for a little while with Caleb Shaw. See that big kick there resulted in nothing, basically grazing off the massive chest. I believe you're right, though. Malin does work in a Chili's in the Boston area. I prefer Outback, and big clothesline sending Wolf crashing down on the outside. Now Eric Wolf doesn't want to be out here, and oh, what a slam. This is not where Eric Wolf wants to be if he wants to have any chance at surviving or even winning this one. Wolf needs to get back in the squared circle. John Awesome says work the knees, he'll drop him like a piñata. That's very true. I don't even know where Longhorn Jim is. And what's that? Opens up the head of Eric Wolf, and this could be it. And just like that, Caleb Shaw picking up a win. Eric Wolf did all he could to survive, but still didn't last very long. A second very short match here tonight as the man with the iron fist just dominates Eric Wolf. That big DDT right there. Here it goes on the XVPW, the Extreme Alternative, the big red X. Eric Wolf now adding some more red to that red X, dribbling some of that mayonnaise all over the red X here. And there's a look at the main event matchup, that four-man battle royal. John Awesome already made his way down. He was here beside me, so he didn't have his entrance. Saw him commenting and stuff, sitting beside us here for a little bit. Simply had to climb up into the ring. Making his way down is Joe Rivers, who, to make his way into this match, screwed over both Matt H-Star, who he had come in to basically support and to aid and keep some of the riffraff from continuously jumping him. Guys like Caleb Shaw would week after week come in and basically attack and beat down Matt H-Star. So Joe Rivers offered to come in to HWA from over at Megalo and 3Dub. Said he would have Matt H-Star's back, but instead he ends up curb stomping Matt H-Star last week. Just when we thought that he was there supporting Sander Cool by stomping out Matty H-Star, he turns around and he puts the curb stomp, puts the boots to the champion Sander Cool as well. So Joe Rivers making it known that he is by himself in this. He wants that title. Now I'm curious to see whether he is sided with heel money, if he's going to have Tyler Ace and Nova Reece working with him here as he does over in 3Dub, but I guess we'll see. Speaking of Ian King, last time he was out here, we did catch a big surprise. Ian King does not wear any underwear underneath his kilt. And here comes Matt H-Star making his way down to the ring now. Saw Matt H-Star and Devil Dog having a couple words to open up the show. Masked H-Star, huh? CFT, I think you need to lay off the virgin margaritas. Splitting things up. John Awesome going right after Matt H-Star. And Ian King here, the Scottish Warrior, trying to toss his old friend Joe Rivers out. Joe Rivers and the Scottish Warrior have beef over in 3-dub lately. Guess that's carrying over here to HWA as well. Matt 8-Star going off to John Awesome, trying to toss Awesome out, but Awesome caught that top rope just in time to save himself here. Look on the left side, Joe Rivers tossing. Oh, it looked like Rivers was going to eliminate the Scottish Warrior. And here goes that athletic Hurricane Rana style DDT we see Joe Rivers pull off ever so often. John Awesome has been on a hell of a journey here in HWA so far. Lately, he's been climbing his way back to the top spots. He did slip for quite a while. He was on like a 0-4 streak there after starting off like a ball of fire. But ever since, he had a little heart-to-heart in the locker room. We saw one episode with Nightshade offering some words of encouragement that he needs to find that killer instinct that he had. Ever since then, we've seen John Awesome come out blazing, has that bat or chair or whatever it is, anything he can get his hands on, dealing out damage. John Awesome gets eliminated here, but oh no! Saving himself is John Awesome. Great instincts right there to catch that rope once again. Save himself from being eliminated. All four men still in this one, and what a vicious German suplex right there from Joe Rivers. Now Matty 8-Star has his hands on Rivers, and he definitely would love to get a little payback after feeling the curb stomp Messiah's boot. If you're a John Awesome fan, make sure you hit that like button for me. And Matt 8-Star turning out of that one. Rivers in Warrior showing off his giblets, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you close your kids' eyes as right side of the screen, the Scottish Warrior over there showing his giblets and eats a foot to the face for it. John Awesome once again on the verge of going out. Matt 8-Star couldn't get him up and over. John Awesome several times now been on the verge of being tossed out and able to save himself each time. Warrior getting ready to toss Rivers out. Here goes Joe Rivers up and over. The curb stomp Messiah is the first one eliminated here tonight. Just proves that crime doesn't pay. Joe Rivers stealing his way, cheating his way onto the spot, and there goes the Scottish Warrior, giblets and all, up over the top ropes. Thanks to Johnny Awesome. And we're down to 2, John Awesome versus Matt 8-Star. Who's it gonna be? That tribute to the troops to take on Sander Cool for that East Coast Championship, and Matt 8-Star in the top ropes. There it is, the 8-Star press by Matt 8-Star, lands it. 8-Star now once again trying to toss Awesome out. John Awesome been in this spot several times already tonight. He's up, he's almost over, and he tosses him out. Matty 8-Star tosses out John Awesome. Matt 8-Star will be going on the tribute for the troops to take on Sander Cool. Huge match right there, folks. John Awesome definitely put on a show, big elimination, but spent so much time, I think, on that top rope saving himself that he exerted too much energy, maybe. Here's another look at that 8-star press. This is the one that put John Awesome out. This is one match that I would love to see in the future. John Awesome one-on-one with Matty 8-star. John Awesome's got to get some points for the elimination. Didn't John Awesome eliminate 2 guys from that match, I believe? Have to check back, but I do believe John Awesome tossed over 2 competitors. Can anyone confirm that for me that's watching? Sander Cool makes his way up into the ring. Sander Cool having some words for his #1 contender there. Let's take a look at what Sander had to say. Celebrate all you want right now. At the like per view, these smiles. What's going on here? He's got more margaritas trying to read this, and it pops up here. At the like per view, the LPV, ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, the LPV, like per view, a phrase coined by John Awesome himself. Definitely caught on, so we use that, and I believe 3Dub has been using that as well. Sander Cool vows to still be the HWA champion after the like per view. Good show there, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure all of you hit that like button before you leave. We've mentioned tons of different shows out there today. 3WA, XVPW, 3Dubs, CSWA, all of them. Make sure you check out these shows. Hit that like button. Subscribe to all of them, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all support each other. We are all in each other's e-feds for at some point, whether our characters are there or it's our friends putting them on. So go over, hit like button for everybody. Thank you all for checking in. Love you all. Have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed it.